We are going to have our students make a miniature golf course. So what are the apples for?
They're for, so we're making a little stack of books like your YouTube logo.
So these are the finished products for my block one. Good morning, YouTube. So the last day off that we have until the end of the school year was yesterday, Memorial Day. It was a 3-day weekend, which I thoroughly enjoyed because I was so productive. Billy and I's basement has been a wreck, to say the least. We had literally just put piles of boxes down there, and anytime we had something we didn't want to deal with, we put it down there. So our project this weekend was to go through all of that. So Saturday we got up, we went to IKEA, we got a couch for down there, and we got like an entertainment center and some cabinets to help store stuff. And then we actually had to have them deliver because they would not all fit in our car. So we spent Saturday night kind of cleaning down there. And then on Sunday, the furniture was delivered. Billy put it together. I did some more cleaning down there, and we have a whole new basement. So I'm so excited. Oh, and yesterday we went and got a new TV. That happened because our old TV was like a 36-inch and it looks super, super tiny. So we saw a good sale at Best Buy and we were able to upgrade a little bit. But now I'm actually excited to spend time in the basement, which is super nice. For those of you asking, our students' last day is June 15th and the last day for teachers is June 18th, the following Monday. So we're getting down close to single digits, but I still have, you know, 3 weeks left. This week should be a little bit interesting because today's a normal day. Tomorrow is supposed to be field day, but last I checked, it's supposed to rain. The rain day for field day is Thursday, but it's also supposed to rain Thursday. So I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I'm just gonna have to be flexible this week. And in order to do that, I need coffee.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning, can I get a medium iced vanilla latte, please? That'll be it. Thank you. It is now my planning time, and the morning has been a little bit hectic because we had a fire drill, and we actually kind of had a heads up that we were gonna have a fire drill, and somehow that quickly I forgot. Like, we were in collaborative planning this morning as a 4th grade team. We knew that there was gonna be a fire drill, and by the time I got back to my class and my kids came in, I had completely forgotten. However, I will say they always do the fire drills in the morning, like before our cultural arts time, so that it doesn't impact it. And then by the time the fire drill is over, it's right when our cultural arts time, which is like our planning time, should start. But instead of having us like take our kids all the way back to the classroom and then going to cultural arts, they always have the cultural arts teachers take in our classes, which is really, really helpful, so we don't really have any missed time. I'm gonna show you the project that we are gonna work on this week in math. We only have 3 days of math this week. Today, Thursday, and Friday, because tomorrow is supposed to be field day. Good news is, as of right now, the weather forecast just says cloudy, so fingers crossed that we actually do have field day tomorrow. But let me show you what we are gonna work on this week. So this is something my team teacher already had from previous years. We are going to have our students make a miniature golf course. They're gonna work in groups of like 4, and I think what I'm gonna do for their groups is I'm gonna let them pick one partner, and then I'm just going to match up partners. So it'll be a group of 2 and a group of 2 together to make a group of 4, but that way they at least get to pick one of their partners. So they're gonna come up with a theme for their miniature golf course, so something like a candy theme, a carnival theme, a football theme, totally up to them. And then they are gonna be designing holes. So this originally was supposed to be over the course of like 4 or 5 days, but we're condensing it into 3 days. So I think what I'm gonna have them do today is I'm gonna have them design all of their holes. So I think they're gonna make 9 different holes, I wanna say, but there are certain like parameters that they have to meet. So within their 3 holes, they have to have at least 3 different polygons, and they have to have an example of a right, acute, and obtuse angle. So down here, they're gonna name the 3 polygons they use. They're going to show the different angles that they use, and they're gonna actually design their holes. Then on the last day, our students are actually going to design their holes using like construction paper, cardboard tubes, popsicle sticks, toothpicks, whatever they really want to use. We're even going to allow them to bring in materials from home. So they're going to make almost like a 3D model of their hole. They're only going to pick one of them to actually design. But I thought this would be a pretty cool like project for them to do. It goes back to like geometry when we were working with polygons and angles, but it does it in a fun and like real life way. So we're finishing up social studies this week, and then we're going to finish up science next week. But today we are talking about the different levels of government. So local government, government, state government, and federal government, and just kind of talking about what each one does. We're going to start to talk about taxes and things like that. So I'm actually using a Brain Pop video. I think it's actually Brain Pop, yeah, Brain Pop Junior. But I really like Brain Pop because the videos just really break things down like in an easy to understand way. And then there's like quizzes and things that go with it. Now Brain Pop is a paid subscription. I know a lot of like districts pay for it for the teachers for the entire district, but if not, you could do like a donor's choose or something to get a subscription. I don't think it's horribly expensive, but that is an option for you. It is now lunchtime, and I have to say my kids have actually been pretty good today. The closer we get to the end of the school year, I just start to get nervous because the kids start to get a little bit more out of control, and like they've been a little chatty, but we've gotten a lot done. For math, we worked on designing our holes for the mini golf course. They did not finish, so I think they're gonna need some more time on Thursday, and then they'll start designing like the second half of Thursday, and they'll design on Friday. So I think we'll still be okay. For social studies, we had something to finish up about producers and consumers, but we got that done, and then we've now moved on to the levels of government. So we're gonna finish that after lunch. We have a check for understanding, but we're not gonna have enough time to get to that, so it's okay. I'll just push that to Thursday. But overall, I feel good. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, and I will catch up with y'all at the end of the day. So one of the jobs of my teacher assistant is to write down the names of any students who don't stack their chairs at the end of the day. If a student forgets it once or twice, like that's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. But if there's a pattern and the same students are continually not stacking their chairs, then we need to have a talk. But today she left me this sticky note and it said people who didn't stack chairs, no one. Yay. I just thought that that was so cute. It is now the end of the day. I have no grading to do. I have one more social studies assignment, which my students will complete on Thursday that I'll have to grade, and one more science assignment that they will complete next week. And that's it for my grades. So I feel really good. I don't have any lesson planning to do because of tomorrow being field day. As of right now, it's not supposed to thunderstorm until the afternoon, starting at like 3 or 4. So we should be good for tomorrow. I'm excited, and I'm really excited that I don't have anything to do tonight. I have no lesson planning to do, nothing, and I just feel good. Hopefully I can use that time to edit, but we'll see. Sometimes my plans change. Sometimes I go home and I feel like organizing instead, and that's what I do because it makes me happy. So Billy and I are gonna head to the gym. We'll make dinner at home. Hopefully I'll sit down and edit, and I'm gonna have a good night. I will catch up with you all in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. Today is field day. Thankfully, the rain is gonna hold off and we're gonna be able to do it today, which is great. And to celebrate, I did not wear makeup this morning because there's no point. It's gonna be super hot, super humid outside, and I'm not gonna wear makeup. I do have on athletic pants and tennis shoes because obviously if I can participate with my students, I'm going to. Now, what's really interesting is that field day here is a lot different than field day at my old school. So at my old school, like, it was a pretty big deal. We made t-shirts, we made a banner, we did like a parade outside before we started field day events. Like, it was all out. Whereas here, you don't make t-shirts, you just wear comfy clothes, you don't make a banner, you don't have like a team name, you don't do a parade. But I actually like it like that. Like, I don't want to have to do all this extra stuff at the end of the school year. Like, I remember in field day at my old school, I would spend so long making this poster. We'd walk around outside with it for 10 minutes and we'd bring it in and throw it away. Like, it was so pointless. So I'm happy that they do it this way. Now, our schedule is gonna be a little bit off this morning. So first of all, I do have a CDM meeting this morning. It is our last one of the year, hallelujah. And then I'll take my students to cultural arts from 9:35 to 10:35, and I have to meet with my teen teacher, but we should be pretty quick. Then we get back at 10:35 and we go to lunch at 10:50. We're eating an hour and a half early just so they can fit everyone in and because of the changed schedules. So we will eat lunch from 10:50 to 11:15, and then our field day events start at 11:50. So I'll have a little chunk of time there, so I'll probably just have my students like read. We'll go outside, do our field day events, and then there is a student versus faculty kickball game at the end of the day. I am not participating because two of my team teachers wanted to participate, and I didn't want to leave all of the students with one of our teachers. So I am sitting it out, which I'm totally fine with. I'll enjoy just like sitting and watching it with them. And in order to fuel all of that, I need coffee, and I actually have a free coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm gonna get me a large.
Hello, good morning, can I help you?
Hi, can I get a large iced vanilla latte, please?
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Some food under the food might be.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is our field day schedule. We don't go until the afternoon because this is like our cultural arts time and lunch and all that. So we are gonna have field day rotations from 11:50 to 1:50 and then the kickball game from 2 to 3. So down here, I just went through and highlighted mine. I actually lucked out because I'm doing all of the stations in order from 1 all the way to 20. And what's really nice is station 16, our students get Ritas, which if you don't know what Ritas is, it's basically similar to like a slushie. It's like Italian ice. And then these ones are in the gym. So after we do stations 1 through 15, we get an icy treat and then we get to go into the gym and cool off. Also, I just went up to my mailbox and this was in there, a little bag of Skittles, and says, I hope this brightens your day. Enjoy this random act of kindness. My students are now at cultural arts and actually my team teacher and I are not gonna meet because she had something that she had to do, which is totally fine. Now, when we come back from cultural arts, I'm actually gonna have 2 classes worth of kids. So I'm gonna have like 60 kids in my room, which is a little bit crazy, but our ELA teachers are trying to finish up their testing. So I'm gonna take all of my team teachers' kids, they're gonna come to my room, and then that way she can work on testing in her room. So I'm just gonna put on a video because with 60 kids, like there's just no way I can do anything else. So I'm currently looking through my DVDs and looking online and seeing what I can find that I can show the kids, something like G-rated, maybe a Disney movie. I think I've got like Finding Nemo, I may put that on, but I'm just gonna keep them occupied until lunch. It is now lunchtime, so after lunch we have about a half an hour until we go out for field day events. And I actually told my team teacher, having her class in here this morning and watching the movie was fine because the kids are all just quietly watching. We're watching Emperor's New Groove, which I love. And it's rated G and it's kind of an older movie that a lot of the kids haven't seen and they were really into it. So I told her I will take her class again after lunch. Like it's a little bit hectic because it's so many kids, but I don't mind doing it if it helps her out. And like I really like the movie, the kids are into it. So when we come back from lunch, I'm gonna take her class back with me. We're gonna watch a little bit more of the movie and then we will go outside, have our field day, and I will catch up with you all at the end of the day. Totally random, but I wanted to quickly talk to you about morning work. Our students have about a 20-minute window in the morning when they arrive to school. So some students get here and it will be a good 20 minutes until everyone is here. So we do give our students morning work. We just make up a Google Slides for each month where it has a different slide for each day. Typically on Friday we do a word search. So this Friday is June 1st, it's a word search. On Monday we have them write about their weekend, and then Tuesday will sometimes be like growth mindset. Wednesday will be a journal prompt, and then Thursday is usually a like core essential, but we don't have a core essential for June. It's like a different value that we focus on for each month. So since this is like almost the end of the school year, I kind of changed these just a little bit, but we typically rotate who creates the slides for morning work, but we had all done like an equal number and June was still left. So I decided just to go ahead and do it, even though technically it wasn't my month. That way it's done and it's out of the way, and like I haven't had a ton to be working on, so I don't mind like going ahead and doing it. But this is all that we do, and we just put this up every morning. I like to insert like GIFs just because it makes it a little bit more fun for them. But this is now ready for the rest of the school year, and then the great thing is we have these for next year, so all we really have to do is like go in and change the dates. So if morning work is something that you do or want to do with your students, it can be super simple, and if you have a grade level team that all wants to do it together, you could definitely rotate creating it each month. I survived a field day. I have to say it was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed playing the games with my students. One of the stations was a tug of war and we did boys versus girls, but I have way more girls than boys, so the boys team was lacking, so I jumped on the boys side, and with my help we were able to win. So it was so much fun, and my students were all like really good sports about it, and they were all cheering each other on, which to me is most important. I will say I'm absolutely exhausted, so we were outside for 2 hours doing field day rotations, quickly came inside to like refill water bottles, and then we went back out for the kickball game. So every year my school does a faculty versus 5th grade kickball game. Originally I was not going to play because I didn't want to overwhelm my other team teacher and have her keeping track of all of the students, but we ended up having a lot of students stay inside with our TA to watch a movie because they were too tired, too hot, and they didn't want to go outside. So there weren't too many students outside, so I did end up playing in the game, which was fun, but I'm just absolutely exhausted. Like after being in the sun, after running around, playing games, doing the kickball game, like I need a nap like something terrible. Good news is I'm not like super sunburned. I've got like a little bit of redness, like you can kind of see a line there, like, but I'm not super burnt, not like some people that I saw, and I did not put on sunscreen. I totally should have, but I'm happy there were no like injuries and I'm not super sunburned, and I don't think any of my students got super sunburnt either. But overall, I just had a great day, and I know I've said that several times. I am not going to stay here very late. It's about 4:30, so I'm gonna get out of here, go home, relax. I'm gonna skip the gym tonight because I got my workout during field day, and I will catch up with you all in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. I feel like once field day hits, I just never recover. Like, I am so tired after field day, and I feel like every day after that, like, I'm still tired. No matter how much I sleep, no matter how much I rest and relax, I am still tired, like, until the end of the school year. But that being said, I did try to be productive last night. We have an event coming up for our students to read their paw printers books. I kind of talked to you about this several vlogs ago. It's a program where our students are able to write their own books, and then we have volunteers who put them into books, and then our students illustrate them, and then we have a reading day where their parents come and can hear them read all of their books. I volunteered for my team to make a flyer for it and a program, so I got that done last night. I have to type in my students' books and their names into the program because I did not have the information on hand, but I have the template and everything ready to go for me and all my team teachers. So I feel good that I got that done, but otherwise, like, I was just so wiped last night. And as you can tell, I did not feel like doing my makeup because that extra like 10-15 minutes of sleep was so much more important to me this morning. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I don't think I'm gonna go to Dunkin' this morning. I think I'm gonna go to like Chick-fil-A because I have no breakfast and I'm starving. I've had no breakfast every day this week because Billy and I forgot to make egg muffins and I need food. So I'm gonna get that and then I'll head to school. Hi, can I get a number 2 meal with a frosted coffee?
Small or large?
Large.
You have a name?
Michelle. Thank you. So this is what I made last night. This is gonna be like the little flyer that we send home this week to let our parents know about the upcoming event. And we're gonna copy this onto colored paper. So it just explains, you know, our kids have written books. We would love for you to come in and celebrate it. Non-age school children are not allowed to come. And then down here, it has just the date and we're gonna be in homeroom classes. So we'll get that copied and sent home soon. And then this will be the program that we have available for parents as they come. Again, we will copy this onto colored paper. I'm not gonna open it up just because my students' first and last names are in there and their stories, but it's pretty basic. It just says welcome to our paw printers reading day, and then I have like the little paw print and the date, and then on the inside it just lists all of the stories and the authors. It is actually the end of my lunchtime. I had a lunch bunch, so I was not able to film earlier, but it is my day to stay inside for recess. So let me kind of go through our morning. We did not have planning time today because it's Thursday, so we had study hall and I was able to get a lot of like missing work completed, so that was good. Got those graded and put into the grade book already. Then during block 1, our students were actually constructing their mini golf courses. Now I'll show them to you when they're all done, but I will say it's very messy and it's a little bit chaotic, and like I'm trying to hot glue stuff for kids and I'm trying to get them the materials they need, and it was definitely like crazy town in here. However, I do really enjoy like seeing their creativity, and they did a really nice job using the materials in smart ways and like making it come to life, and I love seeing that. So overall, I'm happy that we've done this project, but it is a little bit of a pain, but I think it will be worth it in the end. We're going to continue building tomorrow. Then for social studies, we kind of had to cut it short, which is okay because we did not finish the last lesson. So I just worked on finishing that up, and actually I did not even get all of it done. I still have a check for understanding that I need my students to complete when they come back in from recess. But the last 20 minutes before recess, our students had to take this like school climate survey. If you've ever done any of those, basically they just had to log on to the Chromebook and then they take a little survey about like school safety and bullying and respect and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of students did not finish though before lunch, so they're gonna finish when they come back in from recess. We'll get the check for understanding done, and then we can pick up with the next lesson tomorrow. I did want to quickly show you what I'm having my students build their miniature golf courses with. So they get to pick a base paper, so either green to be like grass, blue to be water, or brown to be like just ground or dirt. They pick one of these, and then I can give them other colors of construction paper, just like regular size, if they want to put stuff on top of it. And then this hot mess over here is all of the other options that they have. So I have liquid glue bottles. I also have a hot glue stick over here, which my students are not using. I am using that. I have a cordless one as well at home, and I'm gonna bring that tomorrow. I have STEM supplies. These are just like bags and things that they can use. Cardboard pieces. I also have paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls in here. Foil, pipe cleaners. I have markers, obviously, that they can draw with. I have popsicle sticks, and I have them in various sizes and colors. So I have like the plain brown ones. I also have larger colored ones. ones. And then I have these little mini craft sticks as well. I have buttons, I have all kinds of pom-poms, and again, different sizes. I have big ones, I have little mini ones, and then I have regular size ones. I have yarn in various colors, beads, googly eyes, and then toothpicks. I also told my students that they could bring in things from home if they wanted to use. So this was a student who brought in some things this morning. I'm kind of curious how she's going to use these, but she has like little grass stuff. She has these like leaf stickers, popsicle sticks, God bless her. I've got popsicle sticks, but I appreciate her bringing in her own. She's got like dough, granola bars, so I'm kind of curious to see how she's going to put all of that together. I'm not sure how grass and granola bars go together, but I'm anxious to see. But I love that my students are taking ownership of this. I had a group in my block 1 who did like a candy theme, and I had a student actually bring in candy to like glue down, which I just thought was really great. And it just shows that students are really engaged for this activity. So what are the apples for?
So we're making a little stack of books like your YouTube logo.
Okay, so what is this?
That's your vlog camera.
Yeah, and then
and then that's the thing where you see yourself.
The screen, okay.
And that's this is a sloth, and his name is Billy because of Billy from State Farm, your husband. No, your boyfriend. You're not married yet.
So this is the after, not too bad. I didn't have my ladies like put the bins up in the cabinet because we're gonna use them again tomorrow. I just had them put the tops on it, but I will say having 4th graders and having them be able to like independently help me clean up is seriously the most amazing thing ever. My kids are now gone, and as you saw from these little clips, I am just cracking up because one of my groups, their theme of their mini golf course is Miss Ferré. So they're making like all of my favorite things within the golf course, and even like my logo of my channel. I just thought it was so cute. When they finish tomorrow, I will make sure that I show you all. Like, it just warms my heart, and like that shows me that I've made good connections with my kids. The fact that they get to make a mini golf course, it can be whatever theme they want, and they choose me as their theme. Like, I am honored. So I am gonna sit here and grade the check for understanding that my students completed for social studies, get that put in the grade book. My social studies grades will be done besides the assessment that we're taking next week. And then I'm gonna get out of here, go to the gym. I'm gonna meet Billy there around 5 o'clock, get my workout in, go home, relax a little bit tonight. I am working on editing my training vlogs. I swear, they're actually coming. I'm working on editing them. It's just a long process. And I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Hallelujah for Friday. Good morning, YouTube. I cannot be the only person who always has really good intentions and tells themselves, I'm gonna get up early on Friday, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do my makeup, and then all of a sudden your alarm goes off and you're like, no, I'm not going to. It is another day of like no makeup. I did quickly throw on eyeliner, but I'm just so tired. Like, teacher tired is real right now, but the worst part is I could not fall asleep last night. I didn't fall asleep until after 1 a.m. and I know that's awful, but like I lay there and I don't know, I'm the worst at sleeping. Maybe someday I will get it together, but right now I just don't have it together at all. I am gonna go get myself some coffee. I don't really have anything this morning. Sometimes on Fridays we have committee meetings, other times it's like leadership and things like that, but I'm not a part of that, so I have a free morning to myself. I have planning time today. Should be a good day, very productive. My kids are gonna finish up their mini golf courses, and I cannot wait to show you all.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning, can I get a medium iced vanilla latte and one of the chocolate frosted donuts with sprinkles, please?
Medium iced vanilla latte, 1 chocolate frosted with sprinkles?
Yes.
Every color, 4 steps.
Thank you. So I had to get a donut because today is National Donut Day, and actually it was free with a drink purchase at Dunkin' Donuts. And I deserve it because it's Friday and it's almost the end of the school year, and I actually don't need a reason to convince myself that I deserve it. As a teacher, getting to change your calendar to June is literally the best feeling ever, and how appropriate is the picture of this sloth that's sleeping. Like, that is exactly how I feel in the month of June.
That's the Prochaska. This is the rainbow. How do you go up? How are you supposed to get in that?
He's straight.
Nowhere. We have to start. Nowhere. Start, you don't end. Whoa! Chicken Run. Chicken Run. It's called Chicken Run. The thing's called Chicken Run.
So these are the finished products for my block one. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through. So this one was Candy Island. So theirs was a candy theme. I don't know what the theme was for this one, if I'm being completely honest, but they did have lots of like obstacles and it was super creative. This one was Rainbow Land. So they just kind of did all things rainbow. I love the little flowers that are down here. They're so cute. This one was Chicken Run. So I think they did like an animal theme. So this one was a chicken, and I think those are like the little seeds that it can eat. And then I think this was a video game theme, and they said it has no start and it has no end, and I'm not really sure what that means, but here we go. Overall, I think they did an excellent job. It is lunchtime. I know I did not vlog during my planning time, but I was busy trying to get some stuff done. But we finished our mini golf courses in block one. I just showed them to you. Overall, I think they did awesome. Today I was smart and I brought a cordless glue gun, which was so much easier because a lot of the liquid glue and like glue sticks was not working for the materials they were trying to glue down, like the beads. So having hot glue made it much easier. But yesterday I was like limited to as far as the cord would go. So having a cordless one was so much easier. We started social studies before lunch, but we did not get done the lesson. So hopefully we can squeeze it in after lunch. If not, it will carry over to next week. And then during block two, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna finish up our golf course holes. So I'll show you those when we're done, do social studies, and then I can go enjoy my weekend. All right, go ahead and show me. Yeah, that's fine.
We're both doing it one time.
Nice.
Okay, that was so good.
Technical difficulties. Restart.
I'm just gonna use my finger. The desk is slanted, so it's hard.
Yeah, blame it on the desk.
Uh-huh. Oh! There. It's not in the hole. Oh!
What's
okay, I'm cheating. No! Okay, I made it. My turn.
So what is the par for this course?
Wait, what is that?
Do you know what par is? Par is the number of shots that you have to try to get it in.
100.
Oh.
Super bad at it. Oh wait, that was horrible. Okay. It's unlimited. Okay. It took Julian's. Yay! My turn. Wait, can you super good not glue this down?
Yes.
Wait, where's the fairy lights?
So what is this?
Starbucks theme. Unicorn Frappuccino. Yeah, Starbucks unicorn Frappuccino. But hold it strong because I'm going to be pushing. It's so hard because you have to get the thing. Look, go. Oh no, go easy. Yay!
So these were the finished products for block two. So this one was a candy theme and they had like Swedish fish in the water. This one was a unicorn theme. I really like that they made the hair out of those. This one was a unicorn frappuccino theme, super cute. This one was a fantasy theme. This one was a hockey theme. And then this one was a Western theme. I love their little Western person. It's so cute, and the little horseshoe. This one was a Fortnite theme, and I know nothing about Fortnite, so I totally don't get any of these references, but that's okay. And then this was the Pocketful Primary / Miss Ferré theme. I thought it was so cute. They have the Reese's, they have sloths, they made like a little Starbucks latte and they put an apple on it and said that it's Miss Ferré brand. And then they've got another sloth. They've got my logo here with the books and the apple. They've got a little sign and built a little bridge, and there's my vlogging camera. So cute. It has been a little bit of a hectic afternoon, but my students are all finally gone, and I actually have to rush out of here because I have to get to the post office before they close to mail some stuff. So if you enjoyed this week's vlog, please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Don't forget to think positive, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video and for supporting my YouTube channel. If you want to check out any of my older videos, you can use the 2 links right down here. If you want to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos, you can use the link right up here. In the description box, you'll find links for my Teachers Pay Teachers store along with my PO address if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.